Hi, this is Judy Castleberry, and I'm focusing on Farmington Admission and Visitors Bureau Jolt Your Journey campaign. I'm starting on their web page because I wanted you to see their bright and shiny new web page. A couple things I want to point out. The first is their new logo, which is Jolt Your Journey, which is also the nexus of the hashtag campaign they're operating right now called hashtag Jolt Your Journey, which is something I'm going to talk about quite a bit. A couple things I want to point out is their journeys they talk about are outdoor, an adventure, cultural, which is also an adventure, and family adventures. Before we drill down any of those, though, I want to point a couple things up here. Not only can you talk about relocating to Farmington, how about if you want to make a movie in Farmington? Or Farmington is a huge sports community, so how about if you want to hold a sporting events? That's what these buttons lead to. And I think they're really, really important when you consider the fact that this isn't a campaign to get people to come visit this community, but also potentially consider moving here, or for any other reason spending some money here in our Convention and Visitors Bureau. So I want to drill down just real quickly into the cultural one because I think it's one of the most interesting. So say you wanted to learn about jolting your journey in Farmington, New Mexico in the cultural arena. Click on this site and suddenly you are looking at the Native American culture and their annual Totowa Festival, one-of-a-kind Native American arts. You could drill down further in the Native American culture. You can look at trading posts, Four Corners, museums, one of my favorites, performing arts, but all kinds of different things that they point out are all a part of the cultural adventures you can make when you visit Farmington, New Mexico. And just real quickly, at the Film in Farmington, again, we're encouraging people to come visit us. Maybe you want to make a movie, and nothing is more distinctive of New Mexico than things like Angel Peak. This also shows Shiprock, the Bisti Badlands. All of these are really iconic images when you think of creating movies in our part of the world. Talks about the permitting, all the things that are involved right there where they're easy to get to. Now I want to flip over to my Prezi and drill down a little further into what all this means. So I've already mentioned our wonderful new website. They have also created the hashtag Jolt Your Journey campaign, which they're, again, trying to create followers on Twitter over. Not huge numbers, 166 followers, but you will notice that they're very consistent in the use of the phrase Jolt Your Journey and that little emblem, which, if you'll notice the little blue dot, is actually a location for Farmington. Again, Facebook page, very much within the same brand. Again, if you see one of these, you see the other, and you think, oh, this is all about Farmington, New Mexico. Again, only 548 people have liked the Jolt Your Journey Farmington, New Mexico page, but that is 548 people who are out there. They've also encouraged people within the community to share our journeys on Instagram. So this is actually, again, from the website where they're encouraging you to do it using the hashtags Jolt Your Journey, hashtag Work Farmington, hashtag Play Farmington, hashtag Stay Farmington, and hashtag Visit Farmington. They even have created a presence on Tumblr all about visiting Farmington. I want you to notice that this is a pretty wide range of things, everything from Clancy's Pub to someone else in our class who happens to be the yo-yo person, and other pictures of Farmington, New Mexico, and really kind of nice, attractive pictures. So, what has this hashtag Jolt Your Journey meant for marketing Farmington, New Mexico to people who might want to visit here, stay here, play here, work here, or in any other way interact with us? Well, when you look on Google for the Jolt Your Journey hashtag, you get 1,160 results. And you'll notice they are things like the Instagram photos and the Twitter accounts and, things along that line. There's a YouTube account and the whole thing. When you actually just Google in Farmington Convention and Visitors Bureau, though, which is what they're really trying to do, is drive you to that website, suddenly you're at 53,000 places that come up when you Google that. So obviously you're getting lots and lots of results for Farmington Convention and Visitors Bureau, which frankly I was quite surprised at. So apparently people have been doing some jolting in their journeys. So let's look at Durango, Colorado. Durango, Colorado is about 45 miles north of Farmington, but really a different kind of community. Durango for many, many years has been considered a tourist community, and you can definitely see it in their website. This is Visit Durango, which is equivalent to the Convention and Visitor Bureau site. One thing I really liked about this website, frankly, was you could chat with us now in Durango. Now, I like visiting places and being able to chat with someone and saying, hey, could you recommend something? Or I'm going to be there on these dates, what's going on, rather than having to drill through a website was really nice. However, if I was going to make a movie in Durango and I came to this website, I wouldn't know how to connect with anybody about that. So again, it's kind of a different little angle. By the way, you will also notice that they don't have a key phrase other than, there's a taste slice as a culinary reference, Visit Durango as their general phrase. This is their Facebook, which is, again, it's a little different. It's, again, a very pretty image. It says, meanwhile in Durango, don't you wish you were here? That was a great tagline. Lots and lots and lots of people like this page. 44,316 people like this page. However, this is a page that says travel agency. So I immediately go, it's a travel agency. Are they going to try to sell me staying at a certain hotel? I mean, when I think travel agency, I frankly think back to even how you book your airline tickets. So I wasn't real sure I liked that or not. This is their Tumblr account. Again, because I could not find something that just said Durango Convention Visitors Bureau or a tagline, so I just Durango, Colorado. So lots of different things. Durango, Colorado rafting, riverfront condos, events. Again, lots and lots of things that I might be looking for on Tumblr for when I'm going to go visit Durango. Again, Durango is beautiful, so you notice there are also beautiful Instagram pictures there. Interesting thing though, when you Google Durango Convention and Visitors Bureau, you get 33,900 hits, which is a lot less than the 55,000 we saw for Farmington, New Mexico. Again, think about this. Durango is a tourist town. Farmington really, as much as we try, isn't. So I just thought it was really, really amazing that we had so many more hits for looking for Durango, for Convention Visitors Bureau. Plus, quite honestly, I had to get, when you get down to the official tourism side, Durango, it's not as present on the Google page as the other was. So I just thought it didn't feel as clean. So anyway, here's my takeaway. Whether some of us in the community have not particularly liked the phrase jolt your journey, but it is seeming to have an effect because we are being searched for under that phrase, both by the hashtag JoltYourJourney and Farmington Convention and Visitors Bureau. There's been a very, very good branding effort that is very consistent across all the different platforms, which again, I think in the long run is going to be a major plus for our community. I really do think the little logo in place of the O in Farmington is very effective, and again, it's the kind of logo that can be used on all kinds of things. Don't quite have something like that for Durango. So, will Farmington ever be the tourist destination of the Durango is? Not probably, but on the other hand, we not only want to have you come visit, we want you to come work, stay, play, and maybe make a movie, and maybe bring your sporting event. So, anyway, just my thoughts on jolting your journey in Farmington, New Mexico.